There is so much self-empowerment and pride to be found in a place where you get to look at all the options available to you and a good time for accessibility and for leveling up, and just looking at it and saying, no, thank you, I'm not ready. Now, let me explain why this is. There is so much pressure on us to do what is expected, to do what we're supposed to do what we should do. But the truth is, if you're forcing yourself into change, if you're forcing yourself to try to level up when you personally can feel that you're not ready or you don't want to, it's going to be so much harder for you to go through the steps. And chances are you'll either go through them with resentment or bitterness, or you'll go through them unwillingly, that you might not actually get to the end, or you might take a path that doesn't suit you just because, again, you're feeling like you should, or you're expected to, or there's pressure to follow through. And the reason I came to this reflection just now is I offered my coaching for free to the wife of a friend. So it's someone that's not within my personal social network. It's not someone within my business network. And they shared something really personal with me. And it was so inspiring, the capacity to even share it and articulate it in the way that they did, that I just felt so moved that I offered them my coaching for free. And I said, if, in any way that you wish to have it, whether it's just a chat or a session or whatever, or a process you want to go through, I'd be delighted to gift that to you, because I can see how there's capacity there for me to help you with something. And I'm just really inspired by, the capacity you have to even articulate it. And that was a while back, and they just got back to me. And the message I got through the friend of a friend was that their answer was, thank you, but no, I'm just actually feeling so vulnerable about it that I'm not ready. And I think that when I thought about it, I thought, that's so empowering. Because we often feel like if something's being gifted or offered, or we're being told now is the time for you to do this because something else over here is aligned and it's right and it should be that way and it's supposed to be done, we can often just find ourselves going with someone else's flow and saying, okay, yeah, I'll do that if I have to, if I should, if you need me to, if you want me to, if you expect me to. But the truth is, it doesn't feel right when we do that. So I feel like this person saying to me, no, thank you, I'm just not ready for what you're offering, is just, that alone puts that person in on such a stronger foundation. Because when they're ready for their yes, and whether it's with me or with another coach or whatever, therapist, a teacher, a guide of some kind, even if it's just like a self-help book or a YouTube video or something that gets them to the place that they want to be, when they finally get to that place and it feels like a yes, they're going to have such greater pride and self-empowerment in that feeling, because they'll know that they waited for the time that was right for them. So whilst it's lovely to step up and level up, whenever the opportunity arises, if you're not feeling it, pushing yourself into it isn't going to get you to where you want to be. And having the power to say, no, I'm not ready, I don't feel it right now. As long as you're doing it from a place of authenticity and from the heart, and it's not just because you're scared, I find that there is so much power in setting your foundation up in that way that you'll be so much more ready for when it is a yes.